Alright folks, Season 2 of bluelock finally wrapped up, and goddamn, people are losing their minds. The internet blew up, the hype for the final episode was insane, and fans suddenly decided to forgive the studio for all its sins. Everyone's praising the show like it's the second coming of anime Jesus. I mean, just look at the animation. Yeah, sure, I'm totally ready to bump my rating up to a solid 8.5 out of 10. You actually bought that? Let's cut the crap and get real. I waited a couple of weeks for the hype dust to settle so we can talk honestly. Unlike those fools who rushed to give the whole anime perfect 10s, boosting its overall rating, I can actually look at things objectively. Here's the reality. For 13 straight episodes, they were feeding you crap and then tossed in a mint candy at the end to mask the stench of shit. And y'all ate it up. How the hell do you not see this? I didn't just wait for the hype to die down for no reason. If I dropped this video earlier, the final episode fanboys would have buried me in dislikes. Think I'm exaggerating? Just check out these comments. Honestly, I hope these are mostly from middle schoolers. Otherwise, how much of an idiot do you have to be to not see through this ridiculously simple scam targeted at anime fans? Let me break it down for you. You gave episode 14 a perfect score, not because it was a masterpiece, but because it caught you off guard. Sure, it was a nice surprise, but let's be real. After months of watching a goddamn PowerPoint presentation, even average animation would feel like a visual feast. I'll admit, the animation in episode 14 was decent, but let's be real. It was only good for a few minutes during the climax. The rest of the episode barely scratched the level of season 1. And you're seriously gonna tell me this animation is worse? Or this one? These are all anime from 2024, yet no one was running around with their pants full of excitement, slapping 10s on them. Let's face it, bluelock's creators just played the contrast game, and y'all fell for it. In the last video, which got a whopping 90 fucking views, after several days of hard work. Thanks, YouTube. Anyway, in that video, I explained what the creators of bluelock were really up to, and since that video got such an enormous number of views, I'll repeat my take. In my opinion, the creators never planned to properly develop this franchise from the start. For those who don't know, after the first season aired, bluelock manga sales hit insane numbers. In the last video, I made a slight mistake about the number of copies sold. I said it was over 3.5 million. Well, from November 2022 to October 2023, over 10 million were sold. How about that? And just to put things into perspective, bluelock outsold even a giant like Jujutsu Kaisen during that period, which had just over 8 million copies sold. Basically, the studio found a potential hit, threw money at the first season, boosted manga sales to crazy levels, and then that's it. Mission complete, as they say. By 2024, sales started to drop, and pouring big budgets into a new season became a risky move. Why bother? They made their profits from the manga sales and moved on. What happens to the franchise after that? Not their problem anymore. Most likely, they shelled out for the budget on episode 14 to gauge a reaction. If it flopped, they could have kept the anime alive for another couple of seasons as a PNG slideshow and called it a day. After all, it's not raking in cash anymore. But unfortunately, or fortunately, their plan worked. The finale of the second season was being hyped from every corner of the internet. To be fair, this isn't the first anime studio to screw over its fans, but I'd like to believe that after the hype around episode 14, the studio will finally see the potential and realize that bluelock has a loyal fan base. Fans eagerly anticipate each new season. Just imagine how much more explosive the second season could have been if they'd given all the key moments the same high-quality animation. I'm sure manga sales would have skyrocketed again. Plus, I'm reading bluelock in ongoing, and right now it's in the middle of one of the best matches in the entire series. As for the second season, if for some reason you care about the opinion of a random nobody online, let me say this. I didn't even flinch when it came to my rating for this anime. bluelock Season 2 was crap, and guess what? It's still crap. Just one cherry didn't fall over and decorated this shitty picture. Thanks for watching. Even though I've calmed down over time, making this video and reading comments reignited my frustration. So yeah, this might have come off a bit harsh. Don't be sheep, have your own opinion. Catch you next time.